Landscape Architect. I'm out here at our Build Show Build Boston site, and today we're going to talk about floor framing and trying to keep a basement very simply clean. And what do I mean by that? Well, you can see behind me, this is a very long basement, but it's somewhat narrow. Now we have some spaces that go in and out here, but for the most part, we're at about 18 feet wide here at our narrowest, and we probably bump out to about 22 feet wide at our widest spot, right? So one of the beauties of designing to narrow dimensions like that is coupled with engineered wood framing. And for this project here, we're using the Roseburg RFP 90. These are a 3.5-inch LVL flange, top and bottom chord, engineered wood joist, 11 7/8 inch deep, which are rated for probably another 20% span for what we have here. But the important thing is that these floor joists are probably about 25% stronger than your standard solid sawn lumber. So when you're talking 2x10s, those are probably good for upwards of about 15 feet. The same 9.5-inch joist can add almost another 4 or 5 feet to that and get you close to the 20-foot mark. And the same with the 11 7/8. If we looked at it versus a 2x12, 2x12 probably good for about 18 feet, and the eye joist good for about 22 feet or so, or yeah, 18 feet on the 2x12. So you get a little bit more capacity out of the engineered floor joist. It allows me to push those limits out, but flying from wall to wall doesn't mean I have this line of lolly columns. I mean, if we look at houses that were built, say, 20 years ago, or houses that were built 2 weeks ago without the common technology that most builders are using today, you'd have a row of lolly columns that run down through the middle of this, and we would have a triple 2x10. The lolly columns would be on 8-foot centers, and we would have 2x10s in there. But by getting those deeper floor joists in here, we can fly from wall to wall, and as I walk through here, these are all column-free environments for the most part. So I can just basically line up these rooms and end up with this beautiful fitness room here that doesn't have any columns in it. And you know, occasionally we do have them, and they're strategically placed inside our wall systems and buried there. But even in the bedroom, as we continue there, we're able to get a little nook and a closet, and the bedroom proper down there by simply flying wall to wall. And then where we don't have the wall, that's where we introduce a series of LVLs, and those are Roseburg products also, laminated veneer lumber. They're basically giant wood beams. They're not built up 2x12s or 2x10s. They probably offer about 30 to 40% more capacity than a standard solid sawn lumber piece that gets built up in the same dimension. So they're a lot stronger, they can carry a lot more weight, they can go for a lot longer spans. You can see we go all the way across here, we pick it up once in the middle there, and that beam there is also carrying a wall that helps carry some of the roof load up above. So that beam's doing some strategic heavy-duty work, if you will, carrying some of the flat roof as well as this floor system here. And we have the opportunity where we can take that beam and we can do it as a drop beam. Here I did it as a flush beam because I didn't need it dropped. And what I mean by that, you can see the joists just come into it on the side, and then the joist hangers hang off the side of the beam, and they act as saddles that basically grab those eye joists. So, but here you have it. You know, buildings of today, as an architect, we're very, very fortunate that, engineered lumber is part of the program here, in that we can develop these large spaces for our clients that are somewhat, column-free environments very easily. So anyways, thanks to Roseburg working with us on this project. Great products. We use them extensively in a lot of our projects. So anyways, I'm Steve Basic, architect. This is the Build Show Build Boston site. That's my little talk on floor framing and clear span framing. Until next time, long live our buildings.